So I typed in baby. First of all, I don't understand why anybody would be turned on by that, but there was
From CoryxKenshin being warmly welcomed after his comeback.
Hey everyone, not the face you were expecting today.
To Shane Dawson accelerating his downfall with his return.
I learned piano during my break. Kidding, I didn't learn anything.
Here are 10 YouTubers whose comebacks determined their reputation, starting with David Dobrik, who broke his 3-year YouTube hiatus with a shocking upgrade.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, introducing to you the new and improved, my best friend, David Dobrik.
But before he got to this moment, 3 years prior, he had to face the 3 lowest points of his career, most notably nearly killing Jeff Wittek during a stunt with an excavator.
If it was a few inches the other way, it would have killed me. And what if it gone the other way, it would have cut the big blonde nuts on you. Yeah.
But trying to do the right thing.
I didn't know he would have. I know he hurt his eye, but I didn't know he could have got M'd. David Dobrik.
David apologized for the dangerous stunt.
That day is like the worst thing that's ever happened to me, and I wish I would.
The worst thing that's ever happened to me, but you didn't get hurt. Oh man, it's crazy. Some people just think me. It's about me.
I can do anything to take that day back.
But the internet was quick to point out what went wrong, and it didn't take long for Jeff to respond to David's victim-blaming apology with the truth about how his medical situation was handled.
They didn't pay a fucking bill. I got an infraction on my credit now. I go to get a house and I can't get a loan.
Leading him to sue David for $10 million. As a result, David took a break from YouTube until January 2025 when he returned with an unexpected makeover. But while Dobrik was celebrating his comeback, the internet wasn't. Worse, earlier in his comeback video, David would even show that he didn't learn his lesson, which even YouTubers like Ethan Klein noticed.
He was subjecting his friends to dangerous stunts. Did you guys have a stunt coordinator on set and a medic? I feel like he's almost doing this as cute.
Only proving that Dobrik's comeback just cemented his downfall. Unlike CoryxKenshin, whose surprising
David Dobrik fell off. Where's my death, bro? Hold on.
Return on December 13th, 2024 reminded everyone why he's an irreplaceable legend.
I hope you've been well over this long period of time.
That wasn't the first time Cory got welcomed back with open arms. Back in May 2016, when he was a smaller YouTuber, he would return from a 73-day hiatus, worrying about how the community would perceive his breaks.
By the time I got through this rut, no one would care about me anymore. No one would care about my channel.
And his fear of getting irrelevant just gave way to a new chapter he never saw coming.
Everybody take this in.
3 months after this milestone, however, Cory would take another break, only returning in April 2020.
I've been gone for 9 months. Look at you. Look at you. You're all grown up.
But just when fans thought his longest break was behind them, an even longer silence was to come. After reacting to his cameo in Five Nights at Freddy's in June 2023, Cory would stop uploading for a while once again, and at the time, rumors about his demise would surface. But a year and a half later, he would debunk it in the best way possible.
Year and a half is crazy.
Not the face you were expecting today.
Returning from his longest hiatus to date, CoryxKenshin would reveal that he had been busy with his sci-fi manga series called Monsters We Make, exciting fans and even his fellow YouTubers. YouTube been missing you. Good to see you're well. Welcome back. Manga looks fire. Since then, Cory has been uploading consistently, and with nearly 22 million subscribers, he's only proven that his loyal fan base isn't going anywhere. Unlike
chat, sometimes you gotta let man take breaks, bro. It's not every day work, bro. Sometimes we take it chill. We just gotta take a little break, bro.
Shane
Come
Dawson,
on, man.
whose viewership significantly declined after he came back from a 16-month hiatus in October 2021.
I'm trying not to pause the video so you guys can actually watch it.
Kidding, I didn't learn anything.
Starting his YouTube career in 2008,
I don't know if you can hear me
Shane
right now.
Dawson became popular for his spoofs and parody videos. But little did he know, the humor that built his career would spark his downfall a decade later, when an old joke from his podcast resurfaced in January 2018.
So I typed in baby. First of all, I don't understand why anybody would be turned on by that, but there was
forcing Shane to quit.
Why is that something you would even publicly say? That's just weird. That's just like it. Wow.
Address it.
I am sorry that I used to make really shitty jokes.
Fortunately for him, most of his fans were understanding, but a year later, another old joke would be unearthed.
I lay the cat down on her back and then I move her little chicken legs like you know, spread open or whatever. And I was like, if I just like hump, but like on her tummy, like that's not weird, like whatever. And then I humped it, and it kept going, like all over the cat.
Once again,
I just don't know why. Like, he just looks like the type of guy to do that though. Like, look how I feel so bad for this cat right here.
and he apologized for that joke, but the opinions were divided until another old clip resurfaced, one that was much harder to defend. Responding to the backlash, Shane would release a video called Taking Accountability.
Realizing how many people I've hurt or how many people I've inspired to say awful things or do anything awful, like to finally just own up to.
Look at his, like, I don't want to say anything that's gonna, like, just look, and then just look. Ugh.
All of this and be accountable is worth losing everything to me.
True enough, he lost over 1 million subscribers and vanished from the platform, only to return 16 months later.
I learned a lot about myself. Hi.
But even with changed content and consistent uploads, his viewership had shrunk to less than 1/10 of what it once was, marking his fall from grace. Unlike JiDion, who managed to steer clear of that fate despite coming back to his old ways.
I miss entertaining you guys, so I was like, you know what? Let's go back. Let's start anew.
Starting YouTube as a notorious prankster, JiDion's stunts ranged from taking a bath during Zoom classes to telling people that he's Marques Brownlee. But in January 2021, during his Twitch stream, he would pull a move that went too far.
Everybody say L+ ratio.
So dude, you were schmooving. Another streamer or just bots?
After ordering his fans to spam Pokemon's chat, JiDion immediately got permabanned on Twitch. But despite his permaban,
makes sense. You can't go up against the Queen Pokemon like that and not suffer any consequences.
JiDion only doubled down on his pranks a year and a half
female,
later. As a result, he faced another ban, this time from NBA events. And just when many braced for his next prank, JiDion resurfaced a month later, but with an unexpected announcement.
Boys, trying to turn to God, yo. I'm not trying to put like my pinky toe in no more. I'm not gonna just be sitting on the edge of the pool. I want to jump full in. I want to dive all in, chat.
True to his word, he would delete all of his prank videos on his main channel and reveal what haunted him about it the most.
One of my most popular pranks was whenever I snuck into the Gatorade HQ and I deceived the security guards and lied and said that I was working there. I got the prank done, got millions of views off of it. But what a lot of you guys don't know is 3 people lost their jobs because of me.
Following this, JiDion focused
that
on
is actually kind of sad, I can't lie.
On his other channel, JiDion. And while many thought he had completely abandoned his pranking era, he would surprise fans with a comeback video on his JiDion Premium channel on January 19th, 2024.
Your boy's back. I'm gonna be making, you know, reaction videos. We're gonna be doing Let's Plays, and you know, we're also gonna be doing some pranks, y'all. You know, we're gonna be pranking and got you with that last one. No.
And just like he promised, there were no pranks this time. Instead, he came back with something even better, exposing people with predatory behavior.
I love these type of videos. Not the ones where they be beating the guys up, but just catching them. It takes a place in my heart, bro. A very special place, man. I love JiDion for doing this, bro. Doing the Lord's work for us, man. I love that.
Which is also the very kind of behavior that led to Miniladd's unsuccessful comeback.
Oh my days, I forgot about this guy.
Happy to be back, but I hope you can understand why it took a step away.
But his expectation didn't meet reality. We're not happy about your return. We haven't forgotten what you did. Referring to him sending inappropriate messages to underage fans in 2017.
I'm poking you with a metaphorical stick. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. But I did need to tell you that you know me by this stick. Wasn't it like 15 or something? I can't remember.
Which had been exposed by 2 of his victims, Haley and Ash, on June
16,
23rd, 2020, to which Miniladd
17.
admitted and apologized for 2 days later. Following a 1-month break, the YouTuber would return to the platform to update the
Only
fans
a month?
on what he had been up to.
Wow. I went on this mental health journey. I realized that there's a lot going on in the world, and I know I just need to step away.
Doesn't he look exactly like the other guy who was saying those weird stuff and doing all those weird things? I'm telling you, bro, there is a pattern here. Let's stop making these people famous, bro. Let's background check these people first.
I know I just need to take care of myself.
With no apologies to his victims, fans were disappointed, but no one was more outraged than Haley.
He took a break for his mental health. It was a mental health journey.
completely disregarding what he did to me and Ash as if it does not matter.
Backing this up with
I get what she's saying, but it's kind of like you also have a brain, dude. Like she sat here after all this time still like trying to be a victim. I'm not saying that she isn't. She clearly was. He was a grown man, 20 and over, and she was only 17, 16. But me at 16 and 17, I don't know if maybe that woman's brains develop differently. I was pretty grown. I understood right from wrong, and I knew that like stuff was happening. If I'm being real, in school, I remember seeing girls in my age getting picked up by grown men driving. Yo, by the way, these grown men were over the age of 20. So it's not like a thing that's like abnormal or something that goes on in the world. You might have seen it too. High school girls chilling with grown men that are working, doing all of that, bro. So it's like, it's not abnormal. But I guess in this day and age, nothing can happen, bro. If I were to tell you how some of your parents got together and what ages they were, you would also think that your dad is a nut. Like, you would. But man, I'm not ready for that conversation. At the end of the day, I do not like Miniladd. I don't like what he did. So don't try to twist up my words. Don't do that.
He was talking to his moderators about how in mod chat, people are gonna see that this doesn't matter and it's gonna die. He'll upload in a week. It'll be fine.
And this forced Miniladd to address everything.
I've never physically met them before, nor have I physically abused anybody across the board.
Which only made things worse.
He debunked rumors that didn't exist, which were we were being touched physically, which wasn't the goddamn case. He didn't even give me.
Damn, so I'm not even gonna say that.
Anybody involved in an apology.
And it took 3 months.
I'm gonna say it. Look at her, bro. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, bro. Man said you almost got jail time, all that. Yeah, you got outed as a for this. It gets to a point where it's like, bro, man, them have no clue what they're doing no more, bro. They just get fame and just want everything.
I wasn't thinking about anything. I was just being stupid, and I regret it. I've regretted it since. For both Hallie and Ash, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't look sorry whatsoever. I can tell he stopped recording. Was just like, Anyway, time to go talk to some more. That little accent of his,
people
bro.
weren't buying it. And from that point on, every time he took a break and tried to come back, it became...
He sent pictures? Oh, he did send pictures. Yo, disregard everything I said about blah, blah, blah. He's straight. In fact, I mean, the older guys picking up the high school girls back in the day, they wouldn't even send pictures. They were doing it live. Oh, so you know what? Keep that there.
Clear. The internet hadn't forgiven him, pushing him to stay silent ever since. Unlike the controversial Lil Tay, who has been gradually earning people's respect after
Lil
she
Tay.
literally
Hey,
rose
Lil
from the
Tay.
grave. 5 years before this full circle moment, Lil Tay was known for being the youngest flexer of the century.
Lil Tay out here on the top of Beverly Hills. I run this beat.
On top of the flexing, however, was a habit that caused alarm.
Bitch, I'm richer than all y'all broke ass.
Which only made the internet hate her. Nevertheless, Lil Tay only became more popular for her
she's
persona,
tough, I
even
can't
having
lie.
her TV series Life with Lil Tay. But all of this would suddenly come to a stop in May
Life with Lil
2018
Tay.
when she suddenly disappeared from public view. People wouldn't hear about her until August 2023 when an Instagram post announced her untimely passing, only for Lil Tay to debunk the rumor a day later. Proving this further, she returned on Instagram the following month, revealing the reason behind her disappearance.
My abusive absentee father, who had not been in my life for years, decided to come back into my life
in fact,
to take control over my career and my money. That's why I disappeared.
Aside from that, instead of flaunting money, she started showcasing her passion for music. This kid is definitely going places, I can tell. And she definitely did, because just a day later, Lil Tay would release her new music video, Sucker for Green, which grew to almost 10 million views, followed by another music video called Growing Up 6 months later, which fans couldn't help but admire. Since then, Lil Tay has been a different figure entirely, and even collaborated with known influencers, proving her comeback only boosted her career. Unlike beauty YouTuber Tati Westbrook, whose return following her public fallout with James Charles nearly tanked hers.
I was definitely upset that he had accepted a sponsorship from the biggest rival to my brand, Halo Beauty. I did not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star.
In her now deleted Breaking My Silence video, Tati revealed that Shane and Jeffree were so jealous of James Charles' success that they fed her stories to destroy him, which led to the creation of the infamous Bye Sister video that started it all. Aside from revealing the truth, she also apologized to James Charles.
I'm really sorry, James.
What happened to James, bro?
And I've said that privately.
No, Diddy, what happened to
I want
Mammon?
you to hear it publicly.
But Tati's apology and explanation didn't sit well with many fans. Worse, the video became a meme, with many internet users parroting its thumbnail. Tati would then return in June 2021 with a video a year later, updating her fans on how her life has been, first noting that she moved on from the past issue.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't think you guys want to hear about it. That whole event, that's not even the volcano that erupted in my life. So that past event that seems to want to follow me everywhere I go, when I pulled back, I stopped communication
skip this, man.
with everyone in the beauty community.
Then she would reveal the legal challenges she was facing as the CEO of Halo Beauty, her wellness-based beauty brand.
My business partner in Halo Beauty, Clark Swanson, back in October, filed a lawsuit for $30 million.
On top of that, she had to shut down her independent cosmetics brand, Tati Beauty, in the midst of it all. And in August 2024, Tati's legal battle would finally end, with her stepping down from the company and eventually relaunching Tati Beauty. Now, though her views aren't what they once were, Tati posts consistently, returning to her roots with makeup reviews, much to the satisfaction of loyal fans. A similar fate that happened to Ray William Johnson, who quit at the height of his Equals 3 career, but later returned to the platform in 2020 with a new series.
Do you ever fear being judged? Pretty sure we all do. So let's talk about it.
In his new series, Superhuman,
I
Ray
got
tackled
no top
topics
lip.
like mental health, productivity, and confidence, often using characters as examples.
When I think of confidence, I think of Captain America. If you watch his movies, he is very sure of himself. And when you think about it, he got his confidence the same way a lot of people get their confidence.
You got a logo on the
Maybe
back.
not.
Fans supported it. However, the series only ran for 10 episodes before ending due to low traction. In September 2020, he launched a new series where he roasted TikTokers by request.
Roast me. I want it now.
Are you sure you want that, Caroline? All right, let's do it. All right, first of all,
Hey,
girl,
sure
you
you
look
want
like a
this,
depressed
Caroline?
Monica Lewinsky. You look like if someone played Aubrey Plaza in a parody.
But while this instantly went viral, it racked up a lot of dislikes and eventually caused his subscriber count to dip. But that would change in August 2021 when Ray repurposed his TikTok videos as YouTube shorts, sparking a surge in views and helping him reclaim his 10 million subscriber milestone. With Ray continuing this strategy in 2025, his YouTube channel is now almost at 20 million subscribers, proving that adapting made his career even better. Unlike the controversial Gabby Hannah, whose cringe comeback didn't go...
I'm not gonna lie, like this girl's like whatever, she's cool. Like, I have nothing against her. Just her nose is jarring, bruv. Oh my
she expected
days.
after a 1-year hiatus.
Where did I go? I got lost in a cloud of smoke in the atmosphere, almost like I disappeared.
Releasing her new music video called Where Did I Go in March 2024, she wouldn't get the traction she used to because of her controversial past. Aside from her fallout with former best friend Jessie Smiles, whom she was accused of betraying by publicly defending Jessie's alleged abuse.
What? I know, sorry, I'm being sarcastic. That's actually crazy to think about, bro. Imagine someone chefs your guy, yeah? He chefs your boy right at us. Your boy gets chefed, almost dies. He survives. And then you're buddy with the guy who chefs your boy. That's basically what happened.
User, Gabby also faced backlash for promoting low-quality, drop-shipped makeup brushes. But despite this, a few fans were supportive of her return. But while that could have been a good start for Gabby to slowly rebuild her reputation, she decided to release an apology 5 months later.
I feel like I owe a lot of people apologies.
Not first, people were expecting that it would be a genuine apology until they noticed a pattern.
I need to apologize to
Should've
all of
pulled
my
a Marlon
fans,
and just
anybody who
doubled
ever
down.
supported me for so many things, being inconsistent. And I'm sorry to all of my friends, past, present, who I dumped so much negativity on.
To apologize to everyone and no one at the same time is a talent she definitely has, and that only accelerated her downfall, leaving her silent ever since. Unlike mukbang YouTuber Nikocado Avocado, who made loud waves with his iconic comeback after disappearing for 7 months.
Oh yeah.
2 steps ahead.
With Nikocado suddenly losing 250 pounds, the YouTuber was
That's amazing, I
immediately
can't
all over
lie.
the headlines. And the internet, mostly shocked, responded with massive support. This was not on my 2024 bingo card. Glad you're looking good and healthy, man.
Why is he speaking like he's Bugs Bunny or something, bro? Like he's a wabbit. You're not a wabbit, bro.
Nikocado continued with mukbang content, but before people got worried, he assured them.
We're having McDonald's, I just got delivered, and look, this is a normal size portion. This is a healthy size portion. You guys know I usually come here with like tons and tons of bags. Today it's just one.
So he's in the
As
gym
he ate
consistently,
less
bro.
and
That's
less
tough.
than his usual in the next videos.
It's a good life. It's a very good life.
Doctor? Yes? Doctor, our patient says he's getting full and he's not even had one.
Fans couldn't help but point out that something changed beyond his weight. The crazy thing to me,
It's probably he probably got like, what's that one thing that one girl got? Ice Spice? Liposuction? No. PTSD? No. It starts with a P, bro. Paralysis? No. What is it, bro? I'm not ending the video until I figure it out. The one thing. Oh my days, it was right there. Testosterone? No. It's the one where they lose all their weight and it's and it's, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Tetanus? No. Oh my days. What is it? Ozempic. He probably got Ozempic. Oh my days, that was so hard. Oh, I had to search.